Hello, my name is Jill Sturm, and I'm the Executive Director of TaxAid. TaxAid provides free year-round tax services to people with low income throughout the San Francisco Bay Area. This presentation is an overview of what it means to volunteer with TaxAid. We will review ethics, best practices, and what you can expect as a TaxAid volunteer. First and foremost, thank you for volunteering with TaxAid. Because of people like you who raise their hands to volunteer, TaxAid is able to help thousands of families each year to file their tax returns and get the full refunds they've earned. But if you don't feel like preparing taxes, that's okay. We still have lots of other volunteer opportunities. You could help as a greeter or a translator at a tax site. We're always looking for new skilled volunteers to help in capacities beyond tax preparation. Do you have a unique talent? We're amazed by the skills of our volunteers, so please tell us how you'd like to help. Also, please contact us if you have any feedback. We want your experience volunteering to be a rewarding one. Some volunteers, particularly those volunteering for the first time, ask, am I liable for incorrect information on a client's tax return? The Volunteer Protection Act of 1997 protects volunteers as long as they're completing work within scope of services. When a client signs their completed return or an e-file authorization document, they are confirming that the information they provided is accurate. Each one of our tax sites is managed by a site manager. If you ever have any questions or concerns about a return, please discuss the situation with the site manager. When in doubt, ask. Your role as a volunteer is to complete the client's return to the best of your ability. If you have a question about the accuracy of the information or any questions that you can't answer, consult the site manager or the on-site tax expert. They're there to help you. Please do not refer clients to your personal business contacts or share your business cards. It's a conflict of interest to solicit business at the tax site for anything beyond TaxAid's programs. Do not give a client your personal email or phone number. It's confusing for the client. Only provide TaxAid's contact information. Client information is extremely sensitive. Please treat clients in a professional manner. Keep their documents safe and return extra copies to clients when the tax return is completed. Don't forget to return Social Security cards and photo IDs. Do not discuss anything you learn about a client outside of the TaxAid site. TaxAid strives to treat every client with dignity and respect. To that end, we ask that all TaxAid volunteers help us to deliver excellent customer service. We want clients to return each year and to recommend TaxAid to their family and friends. We've developed several best practices to ensure good outcomes. We ask that our volunteers create a warm, welcoming, and professional environment at each tax site. It's important to support your fellow volunteers with proper training, coaching, and supervision. Many volunteers are students and are just learning the ropes, so it's essential to help one another. There are no dumb questions. We want to provide TaxAid clients with culturally competent services. Always ask clients for their language preference and try to find a volunteer with appropriate language skills to help. Make sure clients understand what you are telling them. Taxes can be scary and intimidating. Let's make the experience less stressful for everyone. Protect client information and maintain confidentiality. You wouldn't want someone to share your income or social security number. Treat client information with that same level of confidentiality that you would want for your personal information. Sometimes taxes and money issues create stressful situations, so we must resolve conflicts professionally. Help calm the situation by keeping your cool and listening. But if a situation is getting out of hand or feels unsafe, call for help immediately from the site manager. Ensure a high-quality tax return for the client by reviewing all their tax paperwork and data entered into the tax software. If something is unclear, ask more questions. And finally, check to make sure that clients understand their return and what they need to do next after they leave the tax site. What can you expect as a TaxAid volunteer? We ask that you volunteer for at least 3 sessions during the tax season. This is because it takes a while for you to understand the workings of the site and our process. Many of our volunteers have found that once they come work at a tax site, they're hooked and they come back year after year. It's extremely important that you confirm your attendance with your site manager and respond to their emails. We understand that unexpected events happen in life. However, if you sign up, please honor your your commitment. It is extremely difficult for site managers to serve clients adequately when volunteers don't show up. It might even mean that we have to turn a client away. It's also hard on the fellow volunteers. Many hands make light work. Please arrive at the site on time, or better yet, early. Site managers can always use help setting up, and then when the doors open, you can get to work helping clients right away. And to create a professional environment, we ask that you refrain from using your phone while volunteering. If you have downtime, please ask the site manager for something else to work on. Lastly, be ready to learn a lot and have a great time. You will meet many new people, and your service truly makes a difference. Again, thank you so much for volunteering with TaxAid.